This is problem 1.08 from Francois Tardieu's Backgammon Strategic Concepts book, chapter 1. Here's the position. We are blue. We rolled a 3-1. Our home board's in the bottom right. We'll look at two possible moves for the 3-1. I'll give you my thoughts on each move, pros and cons that I see. We'll go over Tardieu's analysis and his summary. The first possible option is hitting on the 5 and covering the blot on the 4, like this. It does hit white's blot, covers our blot, unstacks our 8-point, but leaves our 6-point stacked. Second option is to hit 8-5, 6-5, making the 5-point, leaving our blot on the 4, like this. Unstacks our 8-point, unstacks our 6-point. Does leave our blot on the 4, though. Here are the final positions for both options. On the left is the move where we make the 5-point, leave our blot on the 4. On the right is where we hit on the 5 and then cover our blot on the 4. Look at each of the boards. Look at what you see as the strengths of each board, of each player. Look at the threats, if any, facing the players. Pip count also. So keeping that in mind, which move would you make? Let's go over Tardieu's analysis with XG's feedback. Here, Tardieu and XG say well, this play where we hit and then cover our blot on the 4, which ends up looking like this, well, it equalizes the two players' inner board strengths. So now each player has 2 points in their home board. Our distribution is inflexible. We still have 5 checkers on our 6-point, which is why the other play, where we leave our blot on the 4 and make the 5-point, is better. It's more flexible. If we don't get hit on our 4, we could use any 2, 4, or 9 to cover our blot next time. And making this play leaves us the possibility of both blitzing or priming our opponent in the future. So it gives us 2 viable options for game plans, blitzing and priming. Tardieu's summary. In the opening phase, you should try to develop quickly and gain a significant advantage that could eventually allow you to send the cube, even at the risk of leaving in direct shots, provided that these direct shots are not fatal. So we can make a play that gives us the option of having 2 different kinds of game plans, priming or blitzing, a lot more flexibility. We should choose that. I modify the board so that we can do a pick and pass and have 3 points in our inner board with no blot, then we should pick and pass. If we made the move where we covered uh, a 5-point and left a blot on the 4, we'd only have one way of covering that 4, one direct way, from 8 to 4. So we can have a board of 3 spots covered, no blots by picking and passing. Then we should do that.